I am Janeen Rundle, the co-founder and director of music education and scholarships for the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. We're a 501c3. We've been around since 2003, and we're a all volunteer run board. No one is paid, but we do put in a lot of passion, and all of it goes, to the most part, to our legacies and to our students. So this year, I want to say congratulations to our 2021 Oregon Music Hall of Fame college scholarship recipients. We had over 100 applications this year. Tough to figure out who is going to be the only 4 that receive each a $2,500 scholarship. But we did come down to 4. Our 4 scholarship winners this year: Thomas Green on the double bass from Medford High School, Medford, Oregon. We have Kathleen Taylor, voice, classical and opera, from Century High School in Hillsboro, Oregon. Then we have Gracie Stearns, oboe and voice soprano, St. Helens High School in St. Helens, Oregon. And finally, Ashley Yoon. She's a violinist from Lake Ridge High School in Lake Oswego, Oregon. Well, hello, Thomas. Good to see your face. We haven't gotten to meet you in person since all of the COVID and everything like this, but luckily you're able to join us to accept your award and perform. Where are you right now, Thomas?
Hi, so I'm currently in Purchase, New York at SUNY Purchase College with the National Youth Orchestra.
What exactly is the National Youth Orchestra, and how long have you been a part of that?
So the National Youth Orchestra is, as it says, National Youth Orchestra, so everywhere in the United States, and it's through Carnegie Hall. And we basically come for a few weeks. They fly us out, and we play music all together, masterworks, and we get some chamber experience and conducting. It's the whole scope of everything. And I've been a part. This is my 3rd year with this program. This is my 1st year in National Youth Orchestra USA. In the past 2 years, in 2018 and 19, I was in their younger group, NYO2.
Very nice. Wow, it doesn't sound like something everybody gets to be a part of. You have to, interview or play for it or perform to be able to be a part of that group?
Yeah, you have to audition, and it's pretty competitive. So,
well, congratulations. I'm glad you're getting that kind of experience. It sounds wonderful. I hear that you are you came from South Medford High School in Oregon.
Yeah.
Have you lived in Medford all of your life?
Yep, just Medford all my life. Just different parts of Medford, moved around the town. Yeah.
You seem to be a very accomplished double bass player. Kind of more than your years, listening to you and reading about you also from all of your teachers. The orchestra that you play with. What is that? Rogue Valley?
Rogue Valley Symphony, yes.
Yeah, so you've been playing with the Rogue Valley Symphony for how long?
I believe I started in either 2017 or 2018, and I did a few seasons with them, and it was amazing.
But I also hear that you sing.
Yes, I do sing. I sang all throughout high school with the support of 2 amazing choir faculty. So, yeah.
If we talk about how you even got started on the double bass, who inspired you, Thomas?
Oh my gosh. My first 2 inspirations were my Hedrick Middle School orchestra teacher, Lynn Gervais, and double bass.
Middle school teacher. Wonderful. Okay, go ahead.
And then another one was David Miller, who's a bassist in the Medford area.
So did you take private lessons or?
So basically what happened is I came into 7th grade year in middle school, and I really wanted to play the cello. But I got to class late that day, and my orchestra teacher, Lynn Gervais, she was all like, well, we have 13 cellists and no bassists, and you're kind of tall, so go play bass. So that's where it started. And then she had David Miller come in, once a week or so to help us bass this out. And yeah, that's where it all started. So I did not start with private lessons, though.
Have you continued with a private instructor at all, or is this all public education that you've gotten for the most part in the music?
It's almost all exclusively public education. Obviously, like in a few months, I've had like, like a lesson here or there, but up until this past year, I was all just public.
That speaks a lot to your focus and your practice and to your teachers. This is why we want music education in the schools. Not everybody can afford a really expensive private instructor. We've got to have teachers in the schools, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And then I heard that you were conducting also.
Yeah, through my experience in the public schools, my orchestra teacher in high school, she saw that I was doing well, and she invited me to conduct and help lead some of the classes for the concert orchestra, and that was amazing. I conducted a piece, one of my favorite pieces at a festival, so that was a highlight of my high school career.
So have you also helped mentor younger people, younger musicians?
Yeah, a little bit. Here and there, mostly bassists and cellists. Some have reached out to me and been like, "Hey, could I possibly like get a few private lessons from you?" And I was intimidated because I'm like, I'm not like trained in this, but it was great working with them.
Good, good. Well, I think that always helps you learn when you're teaching. Also, what kind of music do you listen to for fun?
Well, I listen, oh my gosh, basically everything. Obviously classical, I love to just center myself with that, especially before a performance. But I also listen to quite a bit of like hip hop, or pop, I guess we say, and a little bit of like soul. It's basically just a mixture of like everyone that I know and everything that I do, and just a compilation of songs from everyone I know. So
how did your family and instructors help you hone your craft? Like really get into it and dig deep?
Oh my gosh, how much time do we have? Well,
oh honestly, wow, okay.
I credit almost so much of like what I've done and what I've been able to do to the support my family and instructors have given me, just because, my orchestra teachers were always encouraging and always pushing me. They were all like, "Hey, you should play this and go do that." And it was always just so exciting, and they were always gave great criticism. Then my family, even though they aren't musical, they sing a little Amy Winehouse and Billy Joel, but musical, like classically, they were always super supportive, give me rides to my many rehearsals, and they would be the audience for my concerts. And
beautiful. That family support and teachers at school support, that just goes so far, so far. It'll take you so far, I think, down in your soul. So we're giving out a $2,500 scholarship this year to you. How's that going to help you? Where are you going to college, Thomas?
Well, I'm going to be attending the Juilliard School of Music in Manhattan, New York.
How did you choose Juilliard?
So basically, I did my college auditions, and I like just weighed the pros and cons, and I was like, well, I think New York. I love New York City. It's one of my favorite places to be, and I also my teacher, the studio I got in as well was phenomenal. It's the studio I wanted, the teacher, because that's a big component to classical musicians, and and then I got a decent scholarship there, so it all worked out. So obviously it's such a generous amount of money, and I'm very excited. So let me show you. So this bow I've had for about 4 years now, and it's pretty cheap just because I did not come from money, and it breaks 2 times every year. I actually even had to get it fixed while I was here in New York like a few days ago. So the scholarship will be going towards a new bow that will last me through my undergrad and my master's, and hopefully a new job professionally. So yeah.
So how much do bows cost?
It depends on, so many different things, but I'm going to be spending upwards of about like 3,000 to 5,000 on a really good bow. That'll last a long time. So.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that is going to help you out all the way through.
Oh my gosh, I was just so amazed, and because putting the materials for the scholarship was a great experience in and of itself, because I got to go to everyone who I like relied on and who supported me and be like, "Hey, could you write me a letter of recommendation?" And I got to reflect a lot on my journey thus far, and then just winning, it was super validating and super, it's a big relief off my shoulders as well financially for my bow as well. So I was just so amazed, and it was all happy. And me and my family went out to dinner that night. So
Thomas, haven't you always wanted a giant check?
yes.
Well, now you just have to find a giant ATM.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
You are on a wonderful path, Thomas, and we are so happy to be a part of it.
The thing that's so striking about OMHOF is the mission, which I completely dig, recognizing Oregon's rich musical history and using that as a way to help further advance today's youth so that there can be more people with more opportunities to continue on with the art form.
Hi, I'm Terry Courier, President of the Oregon Music Hall of Fame, and we're very excited to have the Oregon Music Hall of Fame induction ceremony back this October, Saturday, October 9th at 7 o'clock at the Aladdin Theater. Tickets are going to go on sale on Friday, July 30th, and we'll also be announcing all the inductees that day. There will be 3 musical performances during the night. It's a fundraiser for our music education and scholarship programs, and we've been doing this for 14 years now. We give away 4 scholarships every year to high school seniors that are going on to further their music education at a higher level.